Me don't know what the time is, but me do know that Mother Earth is alive and well. Do you hear the birds chirp? The birds are singing. Me was up before the birds. When the birds wake up and them chirp, them let off the vibration. They wakes Mother Earth up. That means trees, grass, the earth. It wakes them up to prepare for today. The birds that chirp, them start the day. So me was up, me call that the rise above all. Me soak up the energy. Me make like a sponge and me soak up the energy. Me always feel good. Me don't know what's flying. It's a little bug. Grand Rising Vera. Me pray all is well. How you doing out there? Me don't know why, but they have me talking in my West Indian ancestors' voices. Me got a lot to say. I do apologize, y'all. I'm really like soaking this up. Like y'all should be outside. I came out here probably like 5, probably way before that. I don't know. But me know me being here all super well. Thank you and grand rising to you. Thank you. I'm about to drop some gems and jewels, but it ain't really no gems and jewels for self. It's just what it's just in general. Like the situation with Ashanti and Nelly, like the energy that I get off certain comments and shit like that is coming from people who are either miserable or sad because their relationship is shitty or they're divorced, they're separated, they're in whatever type of energy. And they be saying hate comments and shit. For the most part, though, they get a lot of love. They get a lot of love, but they get hate. And it be coming from a dark place that people is not healing from. When people don't heal from a dark place, they like to project that energy on the other people. And some people don't have a shield, nor do they use their divine forces to protect them. So like what I said I just did was soak up the energy. They soak up the energy. And when you soak up the energy, you become the energy of what you soak up. So if you're soaking up negative energy, that's what you're gonna put out. That's what you reek. That's what you stand on. That's what you smell like. That's what you taste like. Anything that you do, negative energy will be distributed into it, like deposits. So if a negative person comes around, they're depositing negative energy. So when I see those comments, I transmute the energy. And what I mean is how I transmute the energy. I can go about it in any way. See, when I say certain stuff or do certain stuff, people feel some type of way, right? That's the point. That's the motherfucking point. Transmuting energy. When I transmute energy, if you don't budge or don't do nothing, then that lets me know either you're more powerful, or I don't have the right, or it's something. And I'm not trying to be funny. Every time I have transmuted energy, I was successful. So me saying those three things or probably some more stuff, that is just me, like, I guess guessing. But I feel the energy up off of it. So, and I'm highly intelligent. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will correct myself. But since I've only been successful, which I'm transparent, I can only speak on the successfulness of transmuting energy. Like if somebody say something and I say something back and it makes them feel some type of way, people will be like, oh, you trying to be funny, you trying to do X, Y, Z. You can call it funniness, pettiness, get them back, belittle them, stand up for yourself, because it's different situations. I'm going to transmute that energy. So as I'm seeing these people send this energy and I transmute it, meaning send it right back to their ass, and the energy that they did push out, the negative energy that they did push out to Ashanti, we shifted to positivity. Because if somebody's going to be unhappy, let it be due to self. Okay? And yourself, you shouldn't make yourself unhappy or sit in unhappiness. But we're just going to stay right here. But when it comes to Ashanti and Nelly, you have people saying, oh, she's 40, um, having a baby. Let me tell you something. If you really was in tune and tapped in with the Most High, most of the women that they would consider in that Bible virtuous women, right? I know a little something. Um, those women had their kids when they were old. Okay? So before you sit up there and say, oh, you're 40 and you having a baby, you might want to look at some research and some history. Cause, and I ain't trying to point no fingers or nothing, you feel me? And I ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying my opinion. It's just like you popping that pussy at an early age and got caught up. Especially you ain't getting no ring. Cause people was talking about where her ring at. Then she had to pop out with it. You feel me? That like sometimes you gotta pop out. You feel me? Boop boop. And she popped out with a ring. And then they talking about, so when she get the ring, she got the baby. No, first when she get the baby, first everybody wanna know if she was pregnant or not. Then they find out she pregnant. That's not good enough. Oh, she a baby mama. She a baby mama. That nigga can't spin block back. She a baby mama. Pop out with the ring. Oh, he ain't gonna marry her. He ain't gonna marry her. We already was married. Oh, she lying. I mean, she lying because why ain't y'all had a wedding? So you can't get married and then throw you a real wedding? Oh, okay. Like people don't do that. But hey, that's not my business. I don't give a fuck which order she did it in. Because a lot of people have kids first and they'll be married, but we ain't gonna speak on that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that's not in order, right? And sometimes people timeline have them go in different orders. Why? Because of the stuff that they choose in life, the routes that they go, the journeys. If they stick to the original timeline, then it's cool. Your choices alter your timeline. They have a timeline if you go left, and they got a timeline if you go right. Your timeline shifts up by the choices that you make. But anywho, then she gets, I mean, then it's just like people, it's like whatever you do, people are going to make it seem like it's never good enough. I'll never listen to those people, right? But what I'm about to do, and I don't give a fuck who get mad. Truth like rain, don't give a fuck who it fall on. You'll never hear a raindrop say, hey, don't get them wet. Mean y'all want to discredit Ashanti, right? Who was, let's put the history on it, who was blackballed by the industry due to the connections that she had. And y'all know who the little fuck nigga was. He the one crying now. Tried to discredit her, try to shame her name, make her look a certain way. and then try to fuck with her bag, and then the songs that she put out. Like, that's crazy as fuck to me. Sound like fuck boy sassiness. Sound like he a bitch made nigga. Talking about he probably walk around saying he a man. Man what? You ain't a man of shit. You ain't a man of your word. You ain't a man that stand on business. You ain't a man to do business with. Come on now. A man protects a female. Look at that cat right there. Trying to pee. You ain't no look. You see it like rubbing up against the car. Yeah, I ain't petting your ass. I don't know what the fuck you is. But you ain't a man of nothing. Don't roll up on me. I do apologize, y'all. You got to put your foot down with, with nature and shit, because I'm trying to tell you, we're the animals. They'll listen to you. They'll listen. I notice if you calm, cool, and collected, they will. Let me rephrase that. If you don't, like if I see a bee and I'm calm, cool, and collected, it tends to go on about its business. But when I start, I fight and choose my battles. But anywho, but back to Ashanti. Because of him, this motherfucker come right back out. Because of him, when I'm walking back this way. Because of him, she had to go on a hiatus. Be low key and shit. Because y'all know the industry is dirty as fuck. Her momager, the real momager, she ain't like everybody mama sacrifice her kids. You feel me? Trick them out, dog them out, slut them out. You feel me? If you look at certain artists who was ran by their parents, come on now, let's keep it a banging. More shit is gonna come out. Look at the Nickelodeon shit. Pimping their kids out. What the fuck? Baby, if my kids is making buku money, the mindset that I got is protection. My kid is a walking gold mine. My kid is a diamond that is one of a kind, meaning this is the only one. Protection. But hey, some people don't think like that when something that they produce, because that come from me. But anywho, um, she protected her daughter, right? They also interfered with their relationship, whether you believe it or not. And remember when I was speaking on this in the beginning, motherfuckers talking about how the fuck you know. The same way I knew that them motherfuckers was pregnant and married. See, when I got the married energy, see, one thing about me is I know how to decipher energy, right? So when energy comes to me, the way that it comes, the real way, and I decipher it, meaning break it down, I said, damn, these motherfuckers is already married. So I'm like, hold up. Because then there's some other energy out here that says engage. So I put both of the energies out there. The reason why I put both of them, because I know how motherfuckers is. Oh, well, nah, you said they was engaged. You ain't never said they were married. Oh, nah, you said they were married. You ain't never said they was engaged. Well, bitch, if they married, they had to get engaged. Not necessarily, because some people could have just boop. But y'all know I'm petty. But right is right and wrong is wrong. But anywho, she got blackballed. Ashanti was booming. Who the fuck was not walking around happy, baby? Come on. She had bitches out there. Man, bitches wasn't even smoking cigarettes. The fuck you mean? Hitting that part. He like the lighter to my cigarette. Watch me smoke. Bitch, you wasn't even smoking. You can't even really sing that line. The fuck you mean? That's how we was at school. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I was. But anywho, she was bumping. She got blackballed. You got Jay-Z and you got Beyonce. Come on now. And then on top of that, now Ashanti can't dance, okay? Like the choreography, y'all already know. I feel like she get a good choreography. A good choreographer. I feel like she can have potential. You feel me? But nobody really cares about choreography, right? Unless you're a dancer. She write her own songs. Like, you mean tell me you get in there with that pen and that pad. And you can write other people's songs too that she don't get credit for. And now she's making a comeback. Let me tell you what the Most High said. And a lot of y'all, this is why I'm on her ass and Nelly's ass. Like, do not give into that fuck shit because the Most High doesn't play. People say, oh, it was 10 years. See, those are simple-minded people. Those are kids. Those are people who probably ain't possibly went through something that was severe or anything in life yet. You feel me? They probably ain't never, they probably got a free ride. I don't know, skated. I don't know how, but you know, I don't know. Because for them to separate, when it's like what y'all would consider a twin flame, that's not, it's a soulmate or divine counterpart. Y'all go in separation. And the reason why you go in separation, because together, the energy is too powerful that neither one of y'all can, whatever, get on the same, like control the energy with both energies together. So you separate. And when you go in separation, the energy that you could not control while you were together, you work on it, you heal it, right? That's what the fuck they did. It's called working on self. It don't matter if they had people that they were dating. That's life. When you have common sense and not logic and you're mature, you know shit like that happens. It was 10 years, so you mean tell me you was just gonna be sitting there getting yourself together and not fuck with nobody? Exactly. Just this is why I view people as dumb. Because what? You mean to tell me you were gonna get, you wouldn't even did that shit, you simple bitch. So being with people while they were separated for 10 years, you think Ashanti wasn't with nobody. No, Ashanti's private. She pop out when the fuck she want to. So how she's presenting herself now with her kid and all this, I'm not shocked. It's not a shocker for me. Because she's doing it in her energy, how she would do things. If you a real Shanti fan anyway, that's why I'm just like, damn. She don't want people in her business. And because you think she's a celebrity that you're entitled to her business. And you're not. So to think that she was just single is stupid. She even said she had somebody. Okay? On one interview. Just to give y'all a little something, something. And she probably had a tour or a show or something or a performance, something. Just to give y'all a little something, something. A little buzz, a little bite, you know, put a little bite out there. And Nelly had that girl, you feel me? See, Nelly initiated. So everybody's seen that on TV. Everybody. So for you to even say that he's playing is crazy. Then you're not in a relationship with Nelly. For one, the person who's in a relationship really know who Nelly is. Okay? So that's who be with him behind closed doors, whatever. So outside of Ashanti, everybody else got hearsay unless you was there for the situation and witnessed it. Okay? So Nelly goes to her and it kicks off. But I had a feeling like maybe they was like texting, but not texting like, because at first I thought he was the one she was dating. You feel me? Look, vroom, when she said she was in a relationship. But I feel like they were. Like, you know how some people, because they weren't following each other, like each other's shit. They might have been DMing. I don't know. It's just some form of communication where it's like a hey, like a check-in. It wasn't like, I ain't gonna say they were doing it like every day, every week, every month, but it was some type of uh if like an interaction somehow. Cause I felt that energy. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Not giving y'all shit. I'm just gonna put some shit out. And what I mean not giving y'all shit, I'm not talking about the people that watch me. I'm talking about, the thieves. Um, but Nelly initiated to her. That nigga knew from them 10 years how many bitches he done went through, right? The nigga saw, and it don't matter how he saw it. He saw it. You worry about why your nigga can't see why you unhappy, sis. But he saw that throughout them bitches he was fucking with, them bitches ain't shit. He could have wanted to chase bitches. I'm just giving y'all different scenarios. I'm not giving y'all the energy. I'm giving you different scenarios of what people be trying to say that he was involved in, right? He could have had this bitch, that bitch, whatever. At the end of the motherfucking day, cause the motherfucking day gon' end. Who the fuck is pregnant? This you see you trying to say she pushing 40 or 40 and pregnant, but that says a lot about Nelly. Because Nelly is older than her and he chose to impregnate her at the age she is. He chose to put a ring on her finger. Because she didn't, this ain't Chrissy and Jimmy, bitch. She didn't propose. She got proposed to. And the reason why she got proposed to, because after separating from a man for 10 years and he was doing whatever the fuck he was doing, because we gonna let y'all have it. We gonna say he was fucking off. It don't matter what the fuck he was doing, right? Where the fuck is he at? He damn sure ain't at your mama house, bitch. Where the fuck he at? Then y'all be trying to piece and put together his life through his story or whatever, the internet. Oh, he ain't smiling enough for me. He ain't that now. When I ain't gonna lie, cause I did say I was like, you need to be following her, cause he did need to be following her on the damn internet. He didn't have to, but I typed it on there. Fuck that, cause he wasn't following her. And I'm trying to tell you, when I at that nigga and said you need to be following her on my mama, cause I was checking it, that nigga followed her. Do 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 do. See, people be thinking that they're powerful, right, spiritually. But it's like, why ain't you, when you put shit somewhere, your energy's not being, it's like my energy plant seeds. Make it move, make it act on it. You feel me? But anywho, we ain't even gonna go there. But that nigga chose Ashanti because he saw it, like, I don't know what the man saw. I do know. At the end of the day, you can look at Ashanti. Her laugh is fucking contagious. Am I saying she don't get mad and do X, Y, Z? I never said that. I said that her laugh is contagious. If you hear her laugh, you're going to laugh. We witnessed that. That man missed that. She probably smell a certain way, right? We don't know what she smell like, but I'm pretty sure Nelly knows what she smell like, right? And she probably got a different scent. Shit, it's been 10 years. She probably got a busload that he ain't smelled. Then, when they broke up, she had some weight on her, slimmy thick. He ain't had thicker shots. It's so much change and growth within both of them. Meanwhile, you hanging on to the toxic version of your person. They released them. And if it was meant to be, which I guess it is, because it came back. And when it came back golden. Why? Because motherfuckers was healed. They grew the fuck up. It wasn't meant for them to be together possibly at that time. Now it's their time. So Ashanti getting married and having a baby by Nelly, what does that mean at the age that she in? Let me tell you what it means. It means it was not meant for her to get impregnated by nobody else on this motherfucking earth but fucking Nelly, right? And Ashanti wasn't waiting around for him. So this was truly meant to be, because when he got his shit together and got the courage, the balls, the nerves, or whatever, to step to her, approach her, or however the situation went down, it was reciprocated. It was felt. She could have been like, fuck this nigga, it's been this, da 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 da. She gave it a shot. You wanna know why she gave it a shot? Because when the Most High sprinkled that shit on her spirit, she caught it. Why did she catch it? Because she was healed. She was in the energy of peace, understanding. So she heard the Most High. So when it was like placed on her spirit, that feeling, she got to, because let's say she could have had it in her mind to say no. But when he started talking to her, her heart was like, you feel me? She could have thought she ain't want to fuck with him no more. You feel me? But she took that leap of faith, and they've been fucking with each other ever since. And now she's pregnant and a wife. Just because you got pregnant at 18, that don't mean you motherfucking Queen Tag. You feel me? Just because you married at 18, that don't mean shit. Are you happy with the person that you're with? Because if your ass ain't married, happily married, in a healthy relationship, and you genuinely love your partner, and it's not a business transaction, then holler at me. Holler at me. Because you don't need to be commenting on them while you sitting at home with your partner. You feel me? In fucked up situations. Because he toxic, you toxic. The fuck? It's mainly, I don't really see too many niggas comment. It be bitches who mama ain't even married, never been married, that be commenting, that be pissing me off. That's why I transmute that energy right back to they little miserable little asses. That's how her love story went down. That's how it was meant for her love story. And not only hers, but Nelly. Why Nelly? Because that's who she's in union with. And I bet you if they wasn't in the public eye and they love story got it was content created, right? Then it'd be more believable, huh? But it's less believable because they're celebrities. That is what makes it a problem. And I know the industry is dirty, right? But why would they make Ashanti and Nelly the new face? Because I did a reading where that energy was going to be thrown out there. They're old. Just like Jay-Z and Beyonce is old. What is meant for you, and when you your authentic self, is felt. I know they do those hand gestures, right? But I feel like they do that shit so they could stay in the limelight. But I do not be stupid. I know it's a possibility, right? But the energy on it, that's why I said, just to see them do the hand gestures, that pisses me off. It really does. Because you don't, that to me, that's like a sign of conformity. Like, if they be like, hey, we need you to throw up these hand gestures. Bitch, I don't play your game. Bye. But that's me, though. So that's where I have to put myself to the side and mind my motherfucking business. Because those hand gestures and shit, that's like, come on. They're grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding because I'm trying to tell you, the only time you gonna see them motherfuckers is when they post some shit on their goddamn social media. If they post on their social media. Cause like how they interacting now and we seeing it, like y'all better enjoy that shit instead of hating it because that shit might not be no longer. Like y'all thinking that people, oh, they trying to take over the music scene again. No, it's called you are so childish or young minded, and it don't matter what age it is, your brain ain't fully developed because it's called, even though we sit in these positions, let's really secure this. Let's run it the fuck up. Social media is popping. Y'all know how Ashanti talk. We wasn't I mean, the internet wasn't popping back then the way it is. Let's get this bag. Y'all know Nelly was over there telling her, yep, like, run this up. Period. Then we gonna eat off of this, eat off of that. The fuck? She damn sponsored a damn pregnancy thingy to announce her fucking baby shower. That didn't scream bag to you? That didn't scream bag to you? Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, but I'm talking about them motherfuckers gonna disappear. I told y'all that. They gonna get ghosts. And that's not ghosts like, oh, they fell off. No, it's ghosts because, baby, we kid. We don't need this shit. What they say, we don't need y'all. Y'all need us. The fuck you mean? You want to live your life through their life. And you mad at that, and you mad at them because you can't. Live your life. If you live in your life, you wouldn't try to live your life through other people's life. What that means, stay the fuck out their business. Y'all talking about it's fake happy, but over billions of people get on their lives or anything and be smiling. Don't even know why the fuck they're smiling. Oh, do you know what that's called, bitch? Energy. The fuck? I'ma keep it a band. I'ma tell you how wild and reckless energy is. That y'all, when people say, oh, I know energy, I just be laughing, y'all, because they really do not be knowing energy. Ashanti then went live, and I got on it, right? But I wasn't on it physically live because I missed it by some. So I watched the video, and when I first was watching it, I said, damn, it's a negative energy in there, but nobody's feeding it the energy that it needs to um like grow. So when she started playing the video, right? I mean, when I started playing the video, I'm like, okay, oh shit, I'm in a good mood, right? Nelly Mama, cause I had to type that on there. I said, damn, Nelly Mama rapping her damn son lyrics like she wrote the motherfuckers. I said, I believe she wrote Nelly lyrics. Nelly Mama wrote his motherfucking lyrics, bruh. The way she was in there spitting that shit. And I was like, damn, I'm not saying she not a classy lady, right? Because she's still a classy woman. But you know how you look at certain women like Felicia Rashad, right? Like if you see Felicia Rashad cutting up, you would be shocked. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like his mama, and I know she ain't said no drugs because she was on Nelly ass. But it looked like she know how to play domino too. The way she was rapping it. Like the way she was, I'm trying to tell you, she meant that shit. She meant that shit. I said, man, the way she was rapping, y'all gotta go watch that. She wrote that. She wrote Nelly lyrics. That nigga, E-I-E-I-O, he was like, hell yeah, mama, what's popping tonight? What's popping tonight? The way she was rapping it. I was feeling it. Then you see Ashanti Mama, and then I felt that energy. I said, who the fuck? And I'm feeling it now. It's crazy. She slide the camera out. And I said, oh shit. The first time I see her, she looked like the devil. Wicked. Red dress, hair looking messy, throwing her arms up. I said, oh shit. It just looked, the energy that was coming up off of her, it was giving uh like petty. And y'all know, if she was genuinely happy, I would have told y'all she was. I don't give a fuck what her sister tell you. I don't give a fuck what Ashanti tell you. I feel like Ashanti is the type of person that when somebody or something ain't right, she covers it up still. Because it's like, look how she covered up Irv Gotti. She wouldn't have never said nothing if he wouldn't have been a bitch. You know, a nigga that always gotta say something, like you arguing going back and forth with a female. Who does that? A female. Then you gonna do it publicly, like publicly. We not talking about like on the internet. Like, nigga, you doing interviews and shit. Like, you doing interviews. That pussy got that nigga hurt. That pussy got some power to it. That pussy got some power to it. Must got something because it had Nelly skating. Niggas thought he put that, you ain't got the call to, it's okay, girl. Ain't that the one when he had them goddamn rollerblade skates on? And if it ain't, I don't give a fuck. Y'all know that nigga Usher had them rollerblades up under them goddamn shoes. The way he came over there and hugged her ass. Houdini must have sprinkled some of that crack on his ass, on his shoes, and he floated over there. Cause I'ma be alright tonight. The fuck? Bitch ass. I can't stand Herb Gotti. But she was in there. And she looked hurt. People gonna be like, oh no she wasn't, because she was in there singing Nelly lyrics. Yeah, and if you feel the energy that was coming off of it, was more so like a mocking, like, I don't wanna be here, like she act like she know how the internet talking about she hating and she negative and all this shit. So now she got to pretend that she not, cause the spotlight is on her. See, she want the spotlight that's on Ashanti, but you can't get that because that's Ashanti spotlight. So when people are envious and jealous, you are witnessing this through Ashanti and her sister. These are experience. Remember when I came out and I told y'all can learn certain shit through other people's lives so you ain't got to go through it? When people, because I said this, but you never got an example that you can relate to, but we all can relate to this because why? We're seeing it, right? You can go and look at it. So, and use your own intuition or energy, right? So, when people who want your spotlight, that's why you don't feed into it, right? Now, behind closed doors, she could be checking her ass, or she could just be, I feel like she just don't be saying that. Certain times I do feel like Ashanti checks people if they say anything, because it's her fucking relationship, no matter how you feel about it, okay? And because Sister Soldier over here that went through abuse and all this shit, she feel like you don't know, baby. Obviously, you don't know. I'm not saying Ashanti didn't go through abuse either, but it's certain people handle certain shit different, okay? Because it's certain shit that I go through that people be like, oh, hell no. And it's certain shit people go through and I be like, hell no. That's why everything is for everybody. But when a person is jealous and envy of your spotlight, remember I said you get the 10? Because that's what they jealous of, the 10. What do they get? The 5. She getting a spotlight, right? Because that's what she wanted, a spotlight. It's not going to end how you want. Not in the dark anymore. Come on, you hear that? So the spotlight is on the internet. What's trending? What's the buzz? For Ashanti and Nelly is that her sister is jealous, right? So now, this is where you see the demon in people. Because people like, what do demons look like? Whatever avatar they got the fuck on. Get it? So, if you look when she put the camera over, she only put it on her it's quick. It's quick. Right? It's quick. Everybody else you can actually see what the fuck they got on. I'm like, damn, Nelly Mama bra coming out, not to throw it, because you gonna see it. They was in there jamming. The mama breaking it down. What song would drop down and get your eagle on, girl? Hell nah, you leaving me alone, girl. Sweat dripping all over you can see her. You can see the lady had on a black suit who had the jacket on. She tossed that bitch. I said, oh yeah, she better get on down. She ain't really do too much though. She had me fooled. You feel me? Like you can see everybody, the dark skinned lady with the black dress. I know y'all like, damn, yeah, cause you could actually see everybody. I could actually tell you what the fuck they had on, if they had on jewelry. When it came to her sister, she put it on her real brief and she snatched it back. That lets me know like the energy that comes off of Shanti. Like she's not spiteful. I mean, she can be. Everybody can be something. But I feel like something has to be done to her in order for her to treat you a certain way. I don't know her like that, but the energy that she has. So me not even knowing her like that, I know if that girl Shanti is treating you like disregarding you or whatever, you're the problem. I don't give a fuck. And people be like, no, you're biased. No, how I'm gonna be biased off of energy? It's like she's a loving soul. She's free spirited. She really don't care. You know what I mean? As long as she's happy, you're happy, everyone's happy. You feel me? That's the energy that she brings. You can tell by her fucking laugh. It's in her, not on her. You feel me? And apparently that must be right because Nelly was gone for like 10 years since y'all want to put it like that and still couldn't find it. So it ain't me just being a dick rider. I do ride it because I was about to say I'm not. I was about to say something, but I'm not. But she don't have one of those, and it's only gonna be my man. So I won't ever be a dick rider. I spit facts for people. I stand up for people when they need somebody to stand up for them because sometimes people just stand there and watch you fall, crumble, whatever, because either they don't got the balls to say nothing or they jealous too. They was waiting on their turn to see you fall. Either way it go, people that's not like that, they're going to stand for integrity, what is right. So she put the camera on her, and I saw what I need to see. I said, damn, she like a little demon. She take the camera back off of her, the energy shifts, because she gonna put it on there for a quick second. She go back to putting it on her, showing her belly, her mama over there getting down, Nelly mama getting down, everybody having fun and shit. Then she goes to the side. I said, damn, she must gonna put the camera on her sister again. And I said, please don't. And when I said, please don't, she stuck her head to the side and she was rapping. And then her sister popped up. It's like, I'm going to remember her sister's energy. Because, like, when it's in a negative sense, because this is the second video and the video is up. So I can keep going back and studying it to remember what her energy is. Because this shit right here does not make no sense. Like, if she was really genuinely happy, I would have got on here and told y'all, like, yeah, y'all, she's not. When she put the camera on her the first time, it was mockery energy. Like, this is the way I'm going to describe the energy that I was presenting, that was shown to me on there. Mockery. Like, I feel like, I don't know, let's say because somebody said Nelly doing something to Ashanti, right? I feel like whether she's pregnant or not, I feel like she would leave him the fuck alone, like walk the fuck away. I don't know why, and there go a fucking squirrel. But I feel like she will walk the fuck away. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like she'll walk away. She'll be a mom that I'm trying to tell you. You're going to have people that's going to say, well, her mom and dad still together, so she want to. Ashanti is different. Both of her parents are still together. And you can tell they're happily married. Look how long it's been. It's really long because they damn kids is grown as fuck and they about to have kids. Well, I feel like the sister kid, if she do have one, it's like show up energy. Well, damn, she can't beat me. I gotta have, like, girl, I don't know. It's that type of energy. She has this, I don't know where the fuck this shit came from. So that's why I don't think it's because he is mistreating Ashanti. I feel more so it's something that she hasn't healed within herself. This is me going through the energy. You're gonna have bloggers or T people tell you that he doing whatever to Ashanti. And if you do believe that, cool beans. But you must have to think about Ashanti. You just can't base it off of Nelly. You're just saying, oh, well, Nelly's treating her bad. Like, what does that say about Ashanti? So you believe Ashanti would just stay there? You think she'd do X, Y, Z? Like, you have to look at it from both sides before you just put your, you know what I'm saying? Before you just, okay, come up with something. And when people just look at it from Nelly's point of view, I be like, yeah, these are people that's one-sided. They only see shit from they point of view, cause they just made a decision and just type up some shit based off of Nelly with no regards to Ashanti. So they just basically saying, oh yeah, Ashanti just sit there. Like you wouldn't even think that she would walk away. You wouldn't think that the love that her mom and her dad has for her, they wouldn't encourage her to walk away. The love that her mom and her dad has for her, I feel like they don't give a fuck about the spotlight. They will come to Ashanti and say, hey, he not treating you right. Fuck this. Let it go. We're not about to play nothing. We're not about to play house. Because you wasn't raised in a family where we play house. What is important to us is that you're happy. And the daddy, that you're safe. Like, come on. These are the things that people decide when they have a vendetta against a person, or when they're unhealed themselves and they project what is unhealed within themselves onto other people's situation. People that's talking probably don't even come from a two-parent home, and if they do, their parents probably still ain't together. And if they is, are they happy? Because you're projecting that she's just sticking with him to say, we're together just like your parents is. You see how projecting energy work? A person know that they daddy only with the mama because of XYZ, and the mama only with the daddy for XYZ. So that's what they think. They are projecting on Nelly and Ashanti relationship. You see how when I be going through these people comments or whatever, this energy that I be feeling, I just transmute it. Because it be a few people who will be like, well, my mama, my daddy still together. And I be like, they're not happy. So you're projecting what your parents, the energy that you receive from off your parents, you're projecting it on their relationship. People don't look at it like that because they're not smart enough to. They're not healed enough. You know, when you become healed, you become intelligent. And people do not believe that, but that is the truth. When you become healed, so you don't like if somebody do something to you and you know to remove yourself because of your worth, that means you healed. Like whatever they did to you could have broke you down, did all that, and you healed from it. Meaning you really understood that person treated you like that because they disliked themselves. It was never about you. Then you love on yourself, tell yourself blase blah, XYZ. You learned some shit, basically, right? So when you heal, you become intelligent. The more you know, the more you grow, right? Healed individuals are smart. They are intelligent. They learn to make better decisions and better choices when red or danger is in front of them. They know when something can trigger them, how to calm themselves down. They know when something ain't right. You know, XYZ. They know that because they healed. These people be projecting their energy. And projecting energy, I know that too damn well. When I tell a motherfucker when they say something to me, I be like, oh, you only speaking on yourself. Then they'll be like, oh, so what you saying is right? Yeah, motherfucker, because I'm a healed ass individual. I don't got no bad energy to project. If I'm projecting energy, motherfucker, it'll be the total opposite of what I'm saying to you. My shit is healed. I don't have karma debt. I mean karmic debt. I don't have the stuff that whatever the fuck you get. Well, I know what you get. Whatever the fuck you do to get karma. I don't have that. And people be like, she's lying. No, it's not hard to believe. You ain't been around no healed people and it shows. Because if you have, then the person who I am and showing you who I am, you would know. You would be familiar to it because you at least have somebody. So you surrounded by toxicity when you can't see something healthy or something. I'm not saying I don't have flaws. It's not days that that shit don't happen to me. I'm telling you, I'm a recovery, if that makes sense. I don't know why I said it like that. Like if something is put in place to knock me down, I'm gonna recover from it. If something is trying to be a hindrance or something, I'm gonna recover from it. You can go ahead and drink some water. But anywho, hold up. I got siren. Word. Knew one of them gonna come as soon as I drink that water. Make sure that top on. That shit spilling out. But people will project. And when they project that energy, I instantaneously know that that they shut up, I say to Michael, that they are projecting energy. It's like healed people know when somebody's projecting. And since I'm healed, I'm not broken or damaged, right? So anything that I'm telling you is not coming from a broken or damaged perspective. People who are broken and damaged tend to be egotistical, prideful, uh, needy, liars. It's like a lot of stuff. You feel me? It's nothing good. Depressed energy, bad stuff. You feel me? So I'm I'm giving you advice, right? Either from some shit I experienced or what I saw somebody else experience and I helped them go through it or whatever. People who are not healed, they speak from projection. Projection is basically where somebody puts a mirror in front of them. Like whatever the fuck they're screaming to the person has the mirror. And it's usually a light beam, right? So the light in that mirror sends a ray back at them, which is a ray of energy. And it's more powerful because the person who is coming from, like who's actually doing it, meaning reflecting the energy, is the sun is sitting on me bright, is powerful. So the projection energy that was sent, you barely can see it because it's dull, low vibrational. When it hits the mirror that the powerful being, the light being is holding, it it does more than multiplies. Magnify it gets big, right? It gets big. Cause when they send that shit back, it looks like, let's say, Grand Rising. Damn. Let's say I told y'all it don't matter what the fuck, all the way at the end, somebody gonna speak. It's like let's say you in the dark and you turn on a flashlight and you're standing far away from the person. You can see like the light. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's what it looked like as it's going back to the person who sent the energy of projection. and it hits them, right? Now, this is where you could tell if you got a fucking narcissist on your hands. And the reason why I'm going into detail with this, because the Most High, a couple of people, of course, I'm on here talking about Ashanti and Nelly, and I'm gonna talk about this other couple, but y'all be needing y'all confirmations, and it don't matter if that energy come. That's why some of my shit go left and right. That's why I'm gonna make sure you get your energy. I ain't stingy. I'm not like that. I don't hold people up. I won't ever be a hindrance. I'm telling you, or a blockage on your journey, ever. I'm devoted to not being one of those. But anywho, when hold up, let me hit this water and light my black up. But this is here when you're dealing with a narcissist, right? When you send that energy back to that person, like the flashlight example that I gave you, when it hits them, this is when you could tell if you're dealing with a narcissist or somebody who has potential to actually heal. Because you know, it's some people who feel like it's their job to heal people, so they hang on to them or don't want to abandon them or whatever reasons that they come up with for not disconnecting. Either way it go, and it could be self-gain, where they don't want to be lonely, they don't want to have, you feel me, like whichever, however, okay? When you send that energy back, and it could possibly you by telling them, hey, telling them a truth about themselves. We're gonna use that. Let's say, because let me give you an example of how energy is. So projection energy, the projection energy would be them saying, we're gonna use the same example. Because their mom and dad still married, two-parent home, but they're not happily married, they're projecting that to Ashanti. And Ashanti is the one holding the mirror, right? So she's the light beam. So when they send that energy to her, whether she read the comment or anything, the energy is out there. That's what I mean by the energy is out there. Whether you read it, see it, the energy is out there, right? So when it tries to hit her, it hits the mirror. And since she's a light being, it makes it more powerful. So her sending that projection energy back um, is basically like her mom and her dad is actually fucking happily married. Cause that's the truth, right? Um, and when it hits them hard. Because then they will go home, or whenever they see their parents, they would see that they're happy. It's not healthy. They're toxic. They need to get a divorce. They're better separate and XYZ, right? And if they have potential to heal, they would understand, not understand, understand that it's a possibility that that Ashanti's parents are genuinely happy. You was just subconsciously limited because you was only growing up to see, because your parents is together but they're not happily married. That's all you was consuming. That's all you was absorbing as a fucking sponge. So that's what you would project onto couples who are actually happily married, because you thought that was the golden way of marriage. It didn't matter. So if you see somebody who's actually happy, parents are actually happy, you wouldn't believe it because your parents aren't actually happy. That's a person who has potential to heal. The narcissist, right? The narcissist would say, I'm trying to tell y'all, hold up, because I got to think of something, because, and y'all know I'm quick on my feet. But when it come to negative shit or like evil shit, because that's what I deem a narcissist is evil. It's like Like, who would, see, I can't even come on nothing quick. The first thing I would say is, like, who would do some stupid shit like this? Or do some, like, a narcissist would say, um, oh, oh, they're doing it for the camera. They're doing it for the camera. Because I know when my dad get home, like, this, you feel me? And a person like me, it ain't got nothing to do with healed. It's just logic, common sense logic. I be like, motherfucker, that's her dad. That's not Shanti dad. Cause then we can go around Shanti daddy, and if Shanti daddy treating us, singing and shit, we having a ball. We able to cuss, and he don't say nothing. Like when we watch the football game and shit, we can interact, yell, scream and shit. Your daddy talking about don't put your foot up on the damn on the ottoman, and that's what the fuck you supposed to do. Hey, come on now. You feel me? Every time we take a sip of our drink and shit, he passing out napkins and shit. Damn, her dad is cool. Fuck yeah. Everybody's not like your tight ass dad. Okay? That's projection. But when it comes back more powerful. And what I mean by more powerful is that person has to sit in that fucking energy and soak in it and de-absorb. And I know that probably ain't a word, but it has to release what the fuck they absorb. It's basically like when they absorb that negative energy from seeing their parents be not happily married, right? It's basically like somebody taking a sponge and wringing it out, right? When they have to sit in it and soak in it. Like they will start to see that their parents is toxic as fuck. Toxic as fuck. They will always see that they're arguing, all this shit. When they have to see that and actually become aware of that, whether they see it themselves, that's a person with potential, versus the Most High making them. That's narcissistic traits. That's somebody who's going to never own up or see the bullshit that they do. They're gonna always project energy. Narcissists carry projection energy. So when people project, I look at them as a narcissist. Because how you, like I grew up with a stepdaddy raising me first. Then my mama them got a divorce and my mama became a single mom. So I had best of both worlds, if you want to say that. But I won't ever project nothing that I do or went through on nobody else. You want to know why? Because that's a form of energy manipulation. And people that's been rocking with me since sliced bread know that you cannot do energy manipulation. Energy manipulation is like voodoo, black magic, spell work. Because you're altering energy. You do not have the ability to alter your energy onto nobody else. Like to say you're something and you're not. You cannot do that. If somebody say, hey, I'm this type of person, but they show up and be this type of person, okay, and what happens to you? You can either be sad, all this extra shit comes. So you mean to tell me that's cool to do? Because that's what energy manipulation is, when somebody uses energy to manipulate you. That is frowned upon. You cannot fucking do that. That's why I tell y'all authenticity is key. Because if you don't portray to be something, it won't nobody be brokenhearted. When you break someone's heart, that's causing them harm. Dummy. One of the 3 golden rules that you cannot do. So I don't do energy manipulation. Because I know logically, mentally, spiritually, physically, that is frowned upon. And it's not built in my essence anyway to do that fuck shit. Because I come from the Creator, the Most High. God Almighty, Almighty God, the highest power. Come on now. Like what? Allah. I heard somebody say, forget about Allah. Come on now. So projection. I don't go up to people and be like, oh, you doing that because this what happened in my home. I don't I don't do that. I'm not a person that don't know thyself. I know myself to know that, hey, there can only be one me. So ain't nobody gonna do the shit that I'm doing, gonna go through the shit that I'm doing. Gonna go through. They can go through similar shit, but it's not gonna be just like mine. It's a lot of stuff that comes with not doing projection energy. Subconscious is healed. It's a lot of things. But people who project energy are unhealed people. Because people that are healed, they don't have nothing to project. It's more of a reflect energy. If somebody is doing, like if somebody said, oh, well, that XYZ, and I come to them and I say, hey, you're projecting. They'll be like, what you mean you're projecting? I'll be like, because your mom and your daddy together under one roof, but they ain't happily married, so you think everybody else like that. Fuck off. Them motherfuckers doing that shit for the camera. I'll be like, no, they're not doing it for the camera. That's what you think they're doing for the camera. And they'll be like, da 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 da. And a motherfucker that's a narcissist will be like, oh, you think you right to try to switch it up. You know, try to throw off the truth because they know I'm not lying. Because subconsciously, they grew up and they seen their parents be toxic. You feel me? But they thinking because I didn't grow up in a home with them that it's impossible for me to know. So they can pretend as if it didn't go down like that. Right? And these are people who are typically liars. I said, I listed a couple of traits, and now I'm re-saying the traits that I listed because it shows you that they're lying. And then they can have a friend that sits beside them that grew up and knew that their parents was toxic as fuck and will back them the fuck up. There's two people doing energy manipulation, right? And it's so nasty because now it's two people. They had to get two people to come up in groups against something that's powerful. They had to. They had to get two. And it still didn't measure up to my energy of me saying, motherfucker, you, because the first thing I'm going to say is, did you grow up in the household? And they going to say, yeah. I'm going to say, the nerve of you to back this fuck shit up to know his parents was toxic. The fuck wrong with you? Oh, y'all both mental patients. Because one thing, when people say you like to argue, no, you're not going to fucking overpower me with a fucking lie. I'm the goddamn truth. I'm not psycho. I'm not about to sit up here and lie and argue you the fuck down. Listen to what I just said. You're psychotic. If I ate some fucking cookies and somebody say, oh, in front of somebody I like, bitch, you stole them cookies, I'm not about, no, I didn't, y'all, she lying. I'm not about to do that. I don't give a fuck who around, bitch. You ate them, I sure the fuck did eat them cookies, and they was delicious. They was scrumptious, scrumptious. I might even lick my fingers, depending on what the fuck I've been doing. Because if I've been playing outside, like picking up dirty shit, I might lick my fingers. But if I just wash my hands, I might lick my fingers. And ain't shit on them. A narcissist will play dress up. People think a narcissist is just somebody who just verbally abuse you or physically abuse you. No, a narcissist is a strategic ass person, right? But they use strategy for negative energy, which is energy manipulation, which is frowned upon. Meaning you're supposed to use your gifts for good. But instead of them using it for good, they're using it to manipulate people, to trick people, to make people think that there's something that they're not, knowing that they're not what the fuck they say they are. That's a mental patient. That's psycho. That's psychotic. And the nerve of them to want to argue with people with knowing that they're lying or that they're scheming or that they're scamming or that they're pretending or that they're whatever the fuck that is. Because it's so many different shit that they do. It's so many of them. So it could be different scenarios or reasons of what the fuck they do energy manipulation for. Heal so we know it's real. That's what I used to say. People who project energy is people who only speak. Is like when they project, let me tell you what projection energy is when their spirit speak for them. What do I tell you the spirit is? The truth. So remember when I say if you be quiet or I let people talk, because eventually they'll talk this like their spirit, like I let people's spirit speak. That's what I mean by I let people's spirit speak. Because I don't care what she said, he said, they said. I don't care for them. I listen to people's spirit. That person's spirit told me, hey, I come from a home where my mom and my dad's been married for 40 years and they're not happy. How did you know that energy? It was presented to me that way. And then how did you know it's projection? That's projection energy. Because the spirit just told it to me. Have you ever been in a relationship and somebody don't never take accountability and they be projecting it on you? Or let's say a job. Because some people might not ever been in a relationship. But everybody had to do a job, but some will work with somebody, right? So let's say you got a job where somebody is projecting their energy on you. Hold up. Right? They'll be like, let me give you this scenario. Let's say you come to work one time late, but you always come to work on time, right? And it's been like people know. Like let's say the whole plant know, like, damn, you were late one time. Like everybody was talking about it. That's how people know that you come to work on time every day, right? But let's say the boss come to you. It's your first time ever being late. And let's say you worked there for 10 years. We're going to say that, right? It's your first time ever been late. So y'all know how, because we're going to soup it up. And the boss come to you and dig in your ass. Oh, you always late to work. A minute late, 2 minutes late. You like, how? When I do X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, just yesterday, the nigga got chumped in his ass because he be coming to work a minute late, 2 minutes late because the boss was on his ass, right? Have you heard that? Then because some people will say, oh, something ain't right at his house, or he need to have sex, or he need to go smoke, or he need a cold one, or, people respond like that, like, oh, he ain't get no ass. You know what I'm saying? It's projection. When you know that you're not doing nothing wrong, the person knows that they only been late one time. Hell, the people at the job know the person only been late one time, right? But this person is projecting energy, right? So the demon in them wants you to spaz the fuck out. They want you to spaz out so you consume the energy that was just placed upon their ass because they're not woman or man enough to decompress it themselves, basically. You know what I'm saying? Accept it, take accountability, be like, okay, yeah, I was late, X, Y, Z. Then come to you and say, hey, you only been late one time. See, a nigga like me, I don't project energy. I'm a healed as individual. My boss just chewed my ass out for being late, minute late, and you be late for one time. When I come to you, I'm going to come to you in healed ass energy, meaning I'm grown. I'm going to say, hey, don't worry about you being late. Shit, you been late one time. Hell, you need to help me. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like people hate on T Daddy. But he a billionaire. Like, why would you ask him how to become ask him how to become a billionaire instead of hating. Like, I don't know. I don't see certain people as threats. And that's what a narcissist is. They see you as a threat. A narcissist is weak-minded. Because people always try to tell people what a narcissist is, but it's a lot of traits that go within them because you can meet different narcissists. They come, I'm trying to tell you. Um, these motherfuckers, like, they, it's basically control too. But, and I know y'all like how we get on subject of narcissists because they carry projection energy. Like, they really do. They will put something that they did on you to hold themselves in higher regards, to feel at least equal to you. Because all narcissists do not feel worthy. All narcissists are insecure. All narcissists are vibrational behind whatever fucking facade that they put up. Our authenticity is never key for them. They are molded and groomed by other people. They care how other people view them. They care about the trends, the norms, um, all of this. Nothing is authentic about a narcissist. A narcissist will get caught in a lie and get mad at you. Um, like your mom, right? Because let's use that, right? Or your parent, because you know they have some type of authority, right? It could be a spouse. I mean, you use a spouse too, because a spouse will use because they're your boyfriend or they're your girlfriend, they're your wife or they're your husband. They'll use that title or you know as a badge of authority. But we're gonna use mommy and daddy because that's a parent. They feel like because they're your parent, because some of y'all have narcissistic parents, okay? But we ain't gonna get into that, but we just gonna keep it here. Because they are the parent and you are the child. That's where the authority comes in. They only go by authority when they handling your ass. It don't matter what the fuck it is, it's authority. That's a narcissist. And I know people are like, damn, the way she break that shit, that's a narcissist. Because a person that's healed moves with integrity, right? That means right is right, wrong is wrong. No matter if you mommy or daddy. You have some parents that are real parents, that are real mothers and fathers that say, okay, I was wrong, they were fucked up and will apologize. That's why those kids project the energy of when they do wrong, they apologize because it was inside the fucking home. Hello. Hello. You see why I blame the parents when kids be fucked up and grow up to be fucked up adults? I blame your mammy and your pappy, bitch, or whoever the fuck raised you. They ain't teach you shit. People will look at my mama and be like, oh, Curl ain't gonna apologize. I done seen my mama apologize. Now, I ain't gonna say she apologized a lot, and it's not because she didn't want to, because she was stingy or she was too big-headed. It's because her ass was right. I'm not being petty. I'm just being real. And it's like, when I would see people, like, as a kid, y'all, like, I was nosy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. When I was here, because my mama didn't think that I heard certain conversations, but as a spirit, like my mama being dead, she knows everything that I heard as a kid about her, everything. Like, she knows. Like, when my mom be on the phone and somebody be trying to talk some shit, or I go around, like one of my friends or people will be around, because people be talking. And I hear the shit that they be saying, and then my mama say some shit, and the shit my mama said was right, and they be wrong. As a kid, like, I already knew as a kid, like, adults was fucked up. Only reason why I wanted to be adult, so I can eat what the fuck I wanted to eat and smoke my goddamn weed. I didn't think about, I mean, I knew it was bills and all this other shit, but that ain't had nothing to do with that. I didn't want to be an adult as well. It was one time I didn't want to be a girl, I wanted to be a boy, because bitches was messy. That's the only time I didn't want to be a damn girl, because I said it's too much goddamn drama. Then there's one time I didn't want to be an adult. All praises to the Most High that I was kept from pedophilia as a kid. But I I didn't want to be a fucking adult because adults was messy. Like to see grown people do he say, she say shit. And then towards my mom, like, this is a woman, yeah, listen. This is like, as a kid, you gotta process shit. This is a woman that worked 12 hours out the motherfucking day. 12 hours out the day. She got 3 kids. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. What the fuck my mama had. And then you tell me, and remember, don't use projection energy basing it off what the fuck you're capable of doing or what your mammy did, okay? Remove that bullshit. She worked 12 hours. My mama don't got rent. She got mortgage, bitch. Yeah, she got a 3-bedroom house, 2 bathroom, full bathroom. She got a living room, a dining room, and a goddamn kitchen. She got a front yard and a goddamn backyard with her own fucking driveway. Then she got a big ass truck in her motherfucking driveway. She got 3 of us. 2 girls and a boy. When the fuck you think my mama got time for some fucking drama? And then I'm just painting the situation and to know my mama. I know when my mama go to work and people be up there chit-chatting about people and talking and shit, I know she be running her fucking mouth too. You can, cause people be like, oh, you don't know you. I know my mama was running her mouth. But I bet you when she was running her mouth, it wasn't nothing but the truth that was coming out that bitch. I can believe that. I am 35 years old. And the only lies that I caught my motherfucking mama telling me is to protect certain people. I can't speak for my brother or my sister. I can only speak for me. The lies that I caught my mama in is to protect people. Other than that, I'm going to say my mama told the truth. She didn't give a fuck who you was, how you felt. She said what the fuck she had to say, and bitch, she meant it. Stand on it. She did not give a fuck. I'm telling you how my mama got down. I don't give a fuck when nobody tell me. Nobody. People say, oh, you think? No, I know what my mama was doing. And it ain't because I'm spiritual. I knew this shit as a kid. I wasn't stupid. I knew a lot of shit. As a kid, I said, damn, they do this shit as adults too? Like when I used to hear certain people say little slick shit about my mama, I was old enough, like I was young, but my mind was old enough to process that they were fucking haters. People say, oh, she too grown, she got a slick ass mouth. I'm keeping it a band. I remember one day my cousin Sheikah, right? Ex-cousin, she ain't my cousin. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. One day my mama, cause we ain't had no food in our house, right? So she was going around like laughing, cracking jokes and shit, right? And I'm the type of person, I try to hold certain shit in because I know when I say something, I'm gonna get nasty with it. Cause I know me, I know my mouth, I know my temper, everything. I'm slick with it. And when I talk, I'm pulling truth. See, it was truth that my mama didn't have no food in the house, but the extra shit that she was saying and going about it, you feel me? It was lies. So I hit her ass with the truth, right? She was like, that's why, because something happened to her. She's the type of person, when she get in trouble, she got to bring everybody else in, right? Because she narcissist, okay? Because we're speaking about narcissists. She get in trouble for something, like let's say she go in there and steal some chips. She the type of person to be like, oh, let's say you in the living room. Oh, well, Brittany got a soda. What the fuck does that got to do with you getting caught stealing chips, bitch? You feel me? Like narcissists. Try to put the shit on somebody else, never take responsibility. But anywho, this bitch, hold up, I was talking about how fat is. Hold up. Cause they showing me something. Nah, I'm not gonna forget who I'm talking about. she gonna sit up there like she was trying to embarrass me or something because she got embarrassed, right? So I ate her ass up. I said, baby, my mama worked 12 hours, 7 to 7. And I broke it down just like this to her ass. I'm a kid. I said, my mom worked 7 to 7. I said, that's 12 hours. I said, bitch, your mama don't even work. Your mama sit in the house all day on her ass and get government assistance. I said, bitch, if your mama ain't have food stamps, you wouldn't have food in your motherfucking house. I said, my mama pay cash for food. I said, my mama don't gotta wait to go sell a book of food stamps if she wanna go buy us something because she ain't got no cash. I said, and let's be frank, this what really pissed her the fuck off because I said in front of everybody. I said, bitch, your mama whole bedroom set is used because my mama gave it to her. But your mama ain't got no food. I said, yeah, that's because my mama is by her fucking self and she works a 12-hour job. She got 3 kids. Your mama is on Section A. Didn't even know what the fuck that was, meaning your mama ain't paying no rent, boo-boo. My mama pay mortgage. Do you know what mortgage is? Meaning when you're buying a home, bitch. I said if everybody in the world stopped working, y'all wouldn't have no place to stay. See, at the time, they were kids. They mind wasn't intelligent enough to process that. But to the ones who got it, they got it. Cause they were like, yeah, you a project kid. You on that. You on welfare checks. You get WIC check. You get, what the fuck? Juicy juice baby head ass. I don't give a fuck. That shit was good. And yeah, I drank some of that shit. The fuck you mean? I'm sorry, my mama didn't raise us in the projects. My mama said, hey, I'm gonna get married. Oh, when I hit him with that, bitch, your mama ain't married. Your mama sit at home and get verbally abused and get cracked on and in front of us, and then he be trying to throw us in there. Ooh, who the fuck wanna be your mama? Then your mama fat, black, and she ugly. Girl, I'm trying to tell y'all, once you get me started, I go the fuck in. I ain't ever talk no shit about my little cousins because they got this. I won't ever talk about them. Ever. But I would dog Sheikah fat ass the fuck out. I dog her ass the fuck out so much that she'll want to fight and she'll get beat the fuck up. That shit used to piss me the fuck off. But that's a narcissist though. And they'll push you to the point where you gotta jump on their ass. The way I transmute energy on people is, I'm trying to tell you, it makes them feel some type of way. You care about making somebody feel some type of way. I don't give a fuck, as long as it's the truth. As long as I ain't lying on you, I do not give a fuck. And you can't tell me, which is not projection energy, because I'm healed. But I'm going to allow y'all to play the Satan kids, play devil's advocate. If it was projection energy, I would be projecting my mom. My mom may talk some shit or say whatever, but she told the goddamn truth. Because she didn't give a fuck. She didn't. I'm trying to tell y'all, whoever knew my mama, if to know my mama is to know my mama. My mama did not give a fuck. My mama did not care. And that shit reflected in the friends that she kept close to her. Paula didn't give a fuck. Keela didn't give a fuck. I think it's Miss Diane, but she was a little messy. She was lying shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. Like that lady, cause I used to hear her, I'm trying to tell y'all, I was dozy as hell. I used to hear her be on the phone. And then she'd go somewhere with my mama and they'd see that person and she would just be, I'm trying to tell y'all, I used to see a lot of that shit. I could be in the car with my nana. I done seen my nana do it. And my nana do it, cause see, I used to call her the Whitney Houston, cause she'll do her shit classy. Like, but it still was gossip, it was messy. I knew what the fuck that was, y'all. I'm telling y'all, and I told myself I won't ever be that shit, cause I did not like that as a kid. I knew I wasn't gonna like it as an adult. I can be in the back seat, and my nana can be driving y'all, and my nana be fly. I'm talking about fly from head to toe. I don't give a fuck, even if she wanna go work out. She got to correlate. I remember one day she was in her Chrysler, her shit was champagne. It's clean, it smelled good in there too, y'all. I'm gonna tell you how, like, I gotta describe it. And it was a lady. It was a lady. She was walking out somewhere. She was in the car. She was like, She was, she was like, what does she got on? Just look a mess. Like she was just talking some shit, right? So when the lady seen it, it was my nana. I'm gonna paint the picture. She rolled that damn window down like she was fucking Snoop Dogg off a baby boy, just a little bit, just enough. That shit had me fucking weak. And the lady was like, hey, May Francis. She was like, hey. She was, and then look, because the lady wasn't close to the car, she said, I pray she don't come over here and start talking to me. He said, she know I don't like her. I said, nah. I'm talking about, she talking about some, hurry up and get out the car, we about to go to this store. I'm telling you, like, I'm sitting here telling you, I'll never forget that. That lady was saying some shit to her, she just kept right, like, she was talking a little bit, but she kept walking fast inside the store. And when we got in there, she looked at me, I looked at her, and she started smiling, laughing. Like, I said, hell yeah. Like, I knew, I know y'all. It's like people that got common sense and logic and take accountability, when they go through trauma, they learn from it. And then they put their best foot forward to make sure that they never become any of that. Like, you can see a man that grew up without a father, or a girl that grew out, well, it'll basically be like a male is better, right? But he would have kids. And he would make sure that he's the best father ever. He could possibly kill himself to death to make sure he's the best father ever, because he didn't never have a father. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who knew what it felt like to not have a dad, and knew how it made him feel as a kid, right? And he's grown enough to say, I won't ever allow my kids to feel like that, because I know what that feel like. Other people will feel that and still, niggas, and still be shitty ass fathers that don't be around in their life. Because they're not healed. How can you look out the window? How can you hear a man call you and say, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up. You done packed your bag, you done told your friends about all this shit. You looking out the window. And he know where to be found. For you to just do your own son or daughter like that. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me. That's why I'm telling you, you have strong-minded and weak-minded. People don't like me divided like that. I don't give a fuck. The strong-minded is the ones who grew up without a father and put their best foot forward, right? I'd rather them try to overkill themselves to make sure that they be the best dad versus them not being a father at all. Because that's a mental patient. You went through this and you're going to put it on, okay. It must didn't affect you at all. Because clearly it's affecting your dumb ass because you're an absent father. Then you can have a person who had a father that was a good father that still put pressure on them to be a good father. For the ones who want to play devil's advocate, hitting kids. It's still going to be pressure applied anywhere. Pressure is applied when somebody wants something, when it's near and dear to their heart, when they got to have it. You don't apply pressure, that's on you. But that's what we would call applying pressure. When you apply good pressure, pressure is good. There's no such thing as applying too much good pressure. There's no such thing. If my kid gets up and he fails the test, hey, you can do it. I know you can do it. You been studying? You been practicing? You need me to help? You got this. You a straight A student. You'll bounce back. Work for it. The fuck you mean? Apply that pressure. Negative applying pressure, because so people can get the difference. Nah, fuck that. You got straight A's. You're going to have straight A's. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to run a mile, do X, Y, Z. That's a negative way to apply pressure. because you have two different types of people. When remember, people that only know negative, what the negative way to apply pressure, if it's positive, they're going to view it as negative, or they're not going to believe it's real. Because remember, they only know the negative way to apply pressure. When I apply pressure on somebody's ass, it's to light that fire up under your ass. I'm not about to apply pressure to nothing that should not have that should not have pressure applied to. So if I'm applying pressure to you, you should take heed of that. Because if you don't know by now, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't care what other people got going on. But one thing about me is I have a healing energy and I'm compassionate. Like I actually care about people. You can be a stranger. It's all about the energy that's presented to me. The truth. The truth is what makes me become vulnerable to your situation. Because common sense, I know vulnerability is good. It's always good, right? You just can't be vulnerable in the wrong hands. Okay? When you're vulnerable in the right hands, then you will see vulnerability is good. You just can't be vulnerable in the wrong hands. When you be vulnerable in the wrong hands, then it becomes a problem. Okay? But hey, why you keep looking at me? First time he came in, shook his head. He cute, but still. He ain't even have to come in here. He just drove in here and drove out. I feel like this nigga wanted to see what the fuck I look like. Niggas is, niggas is, he still looking over here. Niggas is, he was fine, I ain't gonna lie. But still, niggas is retarded. And I know y'all heard that. This nigga pulled up in his, I'm trying to tell y'all, it don't matter what the fuck I'm doing. If y'all see what I got on my red dress and then I got this little jacket over. I'm about to take it off. But when I take it off, I think I'm going back inside. Because I came out here, it was dark. And I ain't want no mosquitoes to get me. That's crazy. Trying to throw somebody off. I remember that goddamn tattoo though. That's a reason. I'm not gonna forget that tattoo. I see that bitch again. What? Antennas going up. The fuck you doing? Back up. I peep shit. Anytime I see somebody, whatever the fuck that sticks with me or stand out, I keep that lock. It's a reason why I was focused in on that, baby. I don't forget. Them signs, them synchronicities be hitting and them confirmations. What? Sprinkle it. Cause the Most High will sprinkle some shit on your spirit real fast. If you in your spirit, you'll feel it. Even if you, the person that's healing, like going through the dark night of the soul, you'll be able to feel it. It's the people that is Satan kids. Them low vibrational motherfuckers. Satan kids are narcissists, I'm telling you. That's who got those traits. Satan kids. Satan kids and Satan, they don't take accountability. All they do is put the blame on you, try to beat you down, make you feel belittled, or however they do that shit. That's what Satan does. That's what him and his kids do. They can't do some shit, so they try to belittle you because they can't do it. Make themselves feel good because they can't do it. It's some reason. Instead of just healing themselves and fixing themselves, they rather depict other people. They spend too much time on other people. If they took that energy and that time, which was this basically, and put it into fixing themselves or making themselves achievable, them motherfuckers would be some bad motherfuckers. And I'm sure, hey, look, Archangel Michael laughing, y'all ain't get it, cause you know they literally bad. Like they really is bad. They bad for business. They bad for everything. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm about to. Oh, hey, Grand Rising, y'all. To everybody, I ain't about to call everybody name out, cause I can't read. I can read, but I can't see the shit. Is what I should have said. I just had to get on here and shit. Oh, I ain't finished. You right. You right, Archangel Michael. Back to Ashanti and Nelly before I get up off of here. But I had to get, somebody needed that message about that narcissist shit, okay, and other messages. Um, Ashanti and Nelly, y'all trying to go in on her, right? But y'all sharing that stinking ass Rihanna, and the reason why I call her stinking ass, cause everybody talking about she smell good. You can call me a hater, I don't give a fuck. But I'm calling her stinky because her energy stinks. Talking about y'all sharing that I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. Y'all be bigging them up. She ain't married and she got 2 kids. And ain't she, I don't give a fuck she ain't 40, but ain't she got, I mean, Chris Brown 34. So she got to be like 34, 35. Come on now. Y'all over here trying to get on Ashanti, get on Robin. She got 2 of them things and she ain't got no ring. That's not her husband. That is not her fucking husband. That's her fucking baby daddy. And for those of you navies, because I don't know if she still call y'all that, I knew that was a phase. Whatever y'all are, 50 whores, she is not married. That's her fucking baby daddy. When she said, my baby daddy, period, she telling y'all that's her baby daddy. Since y'all want to do Ashanti like that, did they have a real wedding? Did you see the proposal? Was that a business deal? Because, see, Nelly and Ashanti was together back in the day. They really got history, chemistry, right? Rihanna has been passed around in that industry, whether you want to believe it or not. She has. You can Google the niggas that she was fucking with. You can Google them. So if you Google the niggas, you're gonna see it's a long list of niggas. But we ain't gonna get into that. We gonna get into the nigga who y'all talking about supposed to be her hubby, but it's her baby daddy. A said she was messing with Chris Brown, then she started messing with Drake. Drake and ASAP Rocky were cool. Y'all might want to go back and you can type it in the YouTube search bar, or you can do whatever. Or you can go to my community board and scroll back and look at the clip, because I shortened it to the clip. Y'all forgot that Drake and ASAP Rocky were cool? Y'all didn't forget that. Y'all did. Um, yes, ASAP Rocky is in a video with Drake, with Drizzy, with Aubrey. Slime you out, Drizzy? Yes. I'm talking about Peachtree? Yes. Drizzy? Yes. Shut It Down? Yes. Ashton? Yeah. That Drizzy, that Drake is in the video ASAP Rocky. So could it be that that's a business deal? And she's a billionaire, and she's up under the hitter. And what I mean by hitter, the hit maker, because he damn sure ain't making no hits with no songs, but we know he good with putting people with that trigger finger. You feel me? Yeah, setting them up, killing people. Yeah, she up under who? Mm-hmm. It's giving me business deal. Y'all think they are in love, but ain't nothing about that scream love. When I see them out and they take pictures, I don't be smiling for no fucking reason. In fact, my ass be just, I don't know. I be confused. Right? That's how I know that's the devil. And I know y'all like, you be confused. Yeah, cause like, let's speak on the clip. Speaking of clips, let's speak on the clip of her doing that dance. Right? The shit that ASAP Rocky got in his hair to the shit that he got the fuck on. Like, like why? Like, it's giving you pushing the agenda that they telling. Cause he be dressing sassy as fuck. Not saucy, sassy. Um, it's giving she's the billionaire. So basically she's your fucking new handler. So what the fuck it gives me. When I look at that, when they had a picture of them, I was confused. The first thing my eyes was drawn to was them clips in his fucking head. Right? Now, granted, I ain't saying niggas can't have no clips because, you know, back in the day they had them finger waves and all that shit, but It's just something about that just, it's to how many he had in his head. Everything was giving off energy that I could decipher and understand what the fuck it was, and it just wasn't sitting right with me. Then down to what she looked like, and it was just too much going on, right? And I know it's niggas, right? If I would have did a video with a nigga saying, I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me, right? With a nigga who's, I don't know, you could say either a nigga who care or a nigga who's controlling, whichever way you want to put it. Not saying that a caring man is the same one as a controlling man. Don't get it twisted. But they'll feel some type of way. And I know y'all be like, well, don't nobody give a fuck. He ain't do nothing, he ain't say nothing. It was all for the camera. He know to not embarrass her or look a certain or do certain shit on the camera. He getting paid. At the end of the day, I'm not saying men can't be with women who make the most money, but you can tell when a man is with a woman who is the breadwinner. Look at Tabitha Brown and her husband. Look at Tabitha Brown and her who who the one turned them into millionaires? And notice I said turned them because they're a team. Tabitha. Now, granted, though, because we're not gonna let the husband hustle go unnoticed. Thank you for all that noise. The husband put her through school and did all that shit, but hey, because we ain't gonna let his hustle go unnoticed. But who turned them into millionaires? She did. Who was the man in that relationship? Her goddamn husband. So if Riri is married, who's the man in that relationship? Riri. Because she give off the vibes, it's her money, she's in control. You could tell by how we going to little shows and shit, bitch, and all this. You could tell. You could tell by how she fumbled Chris Brown. You could tell. You can fucking tell. You can fucking tell. She run this town. She run him. She's the big shot. Bitch better have her money. Yes. Yeah. That's her. You could tell. And you want to sit up here and try to break down Nelly and Ashanti shit because they're grown adults that are stable and can provide a healthy environment for their kids. Versus two people, they're younger, but still, they're old though. Have two kids, and y'all still out doing the same shit. She ain't performing, he ain't performing. And if he is, it ain't who going? She can't even perform because her real stage quality presence is showing. Y'all thought she had good stage presence. No, they souped that shit up. They hyped her name up so good. The real people like the fuck. You go see her in concert, and then people talking about, oh, because she pregnant. It's always been like that. That's why she don't want to sing and do that shit no more. Y'all talking about y'all waiting on the album. If she do drop one, it's not going to be like that. And if it is, she has nothing to do with it. So a gang of other people that are real talent came up with some shit, and she just put her voice on it because of her name, Rihanna. Okay? Now, granted, she done got her voice up and shit. You feel me? But I'm talking about as far as performing, stage presence, and all that. That's why I said she fumbled Chris Brown. That nigga could have brought her stage performance up. See, you're stronger together than you are separate. But her mind wasn't like that. She had to be the numero uno bitch. And I'm not saying Chris Brown was innocent, but if you listen to his story, well, his side, it goes with the truth. I'm just gonna be real. The only lie that I got off, the only lies I got off of that shit was that he actually hit her. I did not feel no fucking, when he said I hit her, it didn't like when he was like, we were driving in XYZ, because I feel like they faked the scene, like acted the scene out or did some shit, because it's like humiliation ritual. It's like insurance for the fake elite. Just in case if you don't do what the fuck they say, they can always have power over you. That's why Chris Brown has been blackballed, right? It's like lies. Like, he didn't really hit her makeup on her face or AI technology photo, how they did that. And he talking about when I saw that picture of her face, like, boy, because when I was listening, I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up. It's like, you fucking lying. Nigga got tired. And nigga said he don't give a fuck. You can't blackball him. That's how they did fucking Michael Jackson. That's why Michael Jackson's spirit is in Chris Brown. The reincarnation. They doing him just like they did fucking Michael Jackson. Y'all don't see it? Or is you blind? They doing him just like they did fucking Michael Jackson. Just like they did him. Damn, everybody waving and shit. Just go on the fuck on. Damn. I know y'all probably but like, damn, she mean or rude. No. I feel energy. It's because my energy. If I would have been anybody else, they would have just drove. I'm trying to tell you, would nobody do nothing? Would nobody say nothing to me? They wouldn't do nothing. Telling you they wouldn't. I already know animals like dogs and children. They gonna stop still. They gonna do that. They don't bother me because they not contaminated. When adults or something like that be looking at me, I look at you as an energy vampire or like all the possible shits that you could be. I don't just be open or friendly. I have my guard up. I worked on my defense so good, it don't make it don't make no goddamn sense. My defense, and that's how we are as people. Our defense it be way better than our offense. Once you get your offense on on go, then you'll learn to not put yourselves in situations where you got to be defensive. Does that make sense? Don't watch football. I do apologize. I use different examples and analogy, but I don't know that I feel like the football. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. And if you dislike the Dallas Cowboys, fuck you. You feel me? Fuck you. Fuck out of here. You feel me? You fucking smell us. We the motherfucking Dallas Cowboys. And we don't smell like your mother. You feel me? We don't smell like your pappy. You feel me? We don't smell like y'all. Y'all not like us. So sick of that goddamn Kendrick Lamar song. They done that damn fake elite done hype that shit up. That's why I got mad respect to J. Cole, because his spirit said, don't even engage in this demonic shit. Sit this one out, son. And he did. Regal. Integrity is what the fuck I call that. Morals. Y'all out here trying to go up against Ashanti, but bigging up Riri and fucking ASAP Rocky. Sit y'all dumbasses down, especially y'all young kids. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if y'all young dummies don't get on the court that you supposed to get on, y'all ain't going to have no motherfucking, y'all ain't going to have no generation. It's going to be like, let's say they had generation, let's say generation A would be our grandma. No, we're going to go great grandma. Let's say generation A is our great grandma. Generation B is our grandma. Generation C is our parents. Generation D is us. Generation E is our kids. They're going to skip F and go to G. That's what I mean by your generation going to get wiped out if y'all don't get on y'all shit. Because y'all supposed to be highly intelligent. Y'all supposed to, y'all senses is supposed to be activated so fucking good. Like, y'all shit should be better than ours. If not, equal. Something just as good. Y'all better get on y'all shit. They ain't gonna wipe us out. The fuck? You sound stupid as hell. I'm gonna get rid of y'all. And then the next generation that's after y'all, because I said they gonna skip what, F and go straight to G? G gonna handle it. G gonna be the ones that don't give a fuck. Probably be the kids that we giving out now. That's the generation gonna fuck shit up. That's the generation. That's the generation. Fuckers gonna be like, hey, lay down, bitch. What? Be in groups. It probably won't even be no police then, cause police be scared as fuck. Police try to do some racist profiling shit, try to put their hands on a black woman or something, some crazy shit. That man fuck his ass up. Be a gang of people, beat his ass. They'll be too damn scared. They'll cut the motherfuckers out. See, y'all supposed to, the law is supposed to be us. And I know y'all like, It is us. No, you got people that live here that apply to be a police officer for the government. The law is wherever you live at. Like, let's say you got a blue community, right? The men in the blue community is the law, or the women. You know what I'm saying? Like you set your own law. Like if you go out somewhere and a man rape your wife, if you feel as though you need to skin him from head to toe, so be it. You didn't just go out there and skin him head to toe because you're unhealed or you had a bad day at work or whatever. That's when you kill. Because you know in that Bible they say thou shalt not kill. That's when you kill. A kill, because people think a kill is when you kill somebody and they die. No, like, because I'm going to have to use the word kill. That's why I'm telling y'all this. When, you know how people be fucked up so they go out and harm people? Because remember, you can't cause harm to yourself, you can't cause harm to others, and you cannot take away nobody's free choice of will, right? So if you try to do some shit to a man's wife, on all grounds, the Most High said, you are the provider and the protector of this woman. Let me break it down so you'll know why I said what I said. So if he goes out and he skinned that man alive and that man dies, he did not kill that man. He protected his wife, or whatever the case may be, y'all want to call it, versus him just going out there and killing that man. Then he killed that man. That's what murder is. Thou shalt not kill. Because that's why we got to get our vocabulary. When you go out and you hunt for your food, you're killing it. If you want to play it by the rules. But the Most High said you need to eat. Most of the food we're supposed to be eating is plants and vegetables anyway. But it's life. You still would be killing it if we're going to be technical. But that's what I'm sitting here telling y'all. Like, y'all was getting hot. Did a bitch out here. It look like somebody about to come over here. Yeah, you about to top me. About to go inside. It's just like y'all just use common sense and logic though sometimes with certain shit. I had to get on here and drop them gems and them jewels because people trying to big up Rihanna and Riri. Like, come on, I don't want nobody relationship but what's for me. But if I had to pick, come on. Ashanti and Nelly, that sounds like a real love story. You can feel the energy up off of it versus when you watch ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. Like, come on, it looked like two teenagers. It's like, come on, it's what I don't know. It don't give the energy that Nelly and Ashanti give. You can be having a bad day and go look at Nelly and Ashanti live, and you're going to feel better. Energy don't lie; it transfers. It's the truth. It don't die either. So that shit right there, it's something like, that's something I can't, and the shit cut on. That's something At the end of the day, people need to tend to their own garden and heal what the fuck they need to heal. If I see any energy on you of unhealedness, I don't gotta listen to shit you got to say. And a lot of people think that they healed and they don't be healed. So I don't listen to them. Because an unhealed person can't tell you shit. They can only make deposits of negative energy. Remember that. Remember that. A negative person, I don't give a fuck if they went to Harvard. Okay? I don't give a fuck if they built every building on this world. They cannot tell you shit. They can only deposit negative energy. While they're telling you how they built this, they're depositing negative energy on you. When you leave, you wondering why you angry and wonder why you all this. You like, oh, well, it couldn't have came from him because this motherfucker got money. He living a life and all this other bullshit that you deemed as super or successful, whatever. No, that nigga got all that shit and he's an animal, or he's negative, or he's sad, he's miserable. That's negative energy deposits. They can't tell you shit. They can only deposit negative energy. Remember that. I don't give a fuck who it is. You're unhealed. You can only deposit negative energy. If a motherfucker is not taking accountability, responsibility, seeing their flaws, apologizing genuinely, not just to have reattachment to you. Don't be a dummy. Then that's a person with potential, meaning someone who will eventually change. You still don't wait around for them to change. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. But a sure thing, because some of y'all with a sure thing, they not gonna change. Okay? Let that shit go. Yeah, they just gonna transfer negative energy to you. That's all they can do is transfer negative energy to you. I don't give a fuck if they take you out to go eat when you hungry. You're eating negative food with their negative money, with their negative ways. They're negative. Anything that you do that's positive is going to be considered negative. Anything that you say is going to be negative. They're going to argue. They're gonna steal. They're gonna lie. They're gonna cheat. They're gonna manipulate. All that goes under energy manipulation. A person that is unhealed, okay, that's all what they are. They only can deposit negative energy. They cannot give you nothing. I mean that figuratively and literally. If they give you something, it got negative energy in it. If you give them something, it becomes negative. Unless it's something that they need, right? Like, let's say the unhealed person needs a stick of gum. Okay, it's because they're needy. Remember, I said that was one of the traits that they had? Needy, meaning they need you for something. That's not unconditional love, that's conditioned love, meaning it's fake. Meaning they're fucking with you due to the condition that you got gum right now. Versus them being a grown up and saying, hey, I don't fuck with you, fuck you and that gum. I go get my own gum. Sounds like a divine being. Independent versus codependent. Don't give a fuck versus really give a fuck. High self-esteem versus low self-esteem. Secure versus insecure. Projection energy is all over on them. Over on who? Unhealed people. Unhealed people speak from an unhealed place. They cannot speak from no other platform but an unhealed platform. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying platform, meaning wherever they at. If they're on social media, if they're in front of you, if they're actually standing on a platform, anything, they cannot tell you nothing because it's not coming from a healed place. They're not healed. So remember what I said. An unhealed person can only deposit negative energy towards you. Don't try to fight it. And people be like, oh, well, I'm positive energy. I can overpower that. You can. But why would you even waste your energy on something that is pointless? That's a sure thing, meaning they don't have potential to grow. So when you're dealing with a sure thing, and what I mean by a sure thing, what I'm saying is dealing with somebody that's never going to change. They always don't like listen. If they do something, they're not going to take accountability. They're not going to be honest. Like a person that's deep far in, they're narcissists. They're Satan kids. I'm telling you. Remember when I said a person will lie and know that they're lying, and then they would try to argue with you or try to give false proof to prove that they're not lying when intentionally, when in reality they're lying and they know they're lying. They're too far gone in them trenches. Now this dude is crazy. A dude just walked up the street, went to the middle of the street, he come back down. Didn't I tell y'all a couple of days ago? I said people be watching me, baby. I'm telling you, it would never be men. I'm telling you, it's like when my energy, I don't know. I would show y'all, but I'm about to put him on here. He look like he mixed with a little bit of J. Cole, though. You feel me? He don't look bad looking. He give me a little sweet vibes, though, because the way he walking. It ain't, it ain't like he got a twisted name. It look like he not American, if that makes sense. The other guy that drove and pulled in the parking spot and drove the fuck out, he wasn't. He looked like he was mixed too. The one that just walked by, he looked like he damn. He looked black, like he can be Dominican or something like that. I don't know that other dude. I'm about to start, y'all. I'm about to put my fucking. I'm about to start wearing some clothes. Like I'm about to start looking good because it's too many. I'm sitting here telling you, it's too many men out here, baby, that is gorgeous. I'm talking about gorgeous. And they can communicate. They got their shit together. You feel me? They can assist me. They can lead me. They can guide me. You feel me? I'm about to snatch one of these motherfuckers up. Cause this don't make no goddamn sense. That's all I'm like, God damn. Y'all, all I did was walk to the stove. And it felt like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, cause I changed the mic and said, tell y'all. I'm not gonna lie. When they were blowing horns, do y'all know what it felt like? I felt like I was like, and don't get mad because I'm saying I'm 16, but I used to be 16, 17, 18. Walking to the goddamn store and niggas be pulling up. Hey, 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 hey. Do you not know I'm 35 years old? The reason why I haven't had that shit happen in a while is because I don't be walking. So I said, damn, that's the only reason why this don't happen. Because I'm like, if I start walking, this was gonna happen. But if you're an older woman and you look decent, just walk somewhere. Take your little walk, little mini walk. Make you feel like you 18 again when somebody pull up and they blow the horn. Say, damn, you looking good today. And you think you look toe up. Well, your man there. Then you gotta be cute, even though you know you ain't gonna get no number. I ain't got one, you feel me? Hey, cause we outside. Just walk. On my mama, it's gonna make you feel like, I don't know, it's an energy. Well, maybe it's just me. Because there was a couple of people blowing the horn. I was just walking the street. I'm like, damn, y'all should see me. I was kind of smiling, like blushing. Yeah, blushing. I was like, damn, I still got these niggas out here blowing the horn at me and shit, baby. And I got this bonnet on. Niggas pulling up. Like, I'm talking about pulling up, rolling the passenger window down. Hey, hey. And I'm 35. I'm not a kid anymore, but you sort of get lost in it. You forget that you 35. Oh, nah, I ain't about to get in the car with you. You ain't got to take me to the store. I walk. You feel me? My mama told me don't talk to strangers and don't get in the car with strangers. That's how my mind was. Childlike energy. Y'all better get on it. Because you got me fucked up. Talk to the ladies. Only the ladies. Only the ladies. That right there show you that you got it, baby. It'll put a little smile on your face. When bitches say they outside and they go to a club and shit, they run to another nigga like the nigga they just left. Fuck that. You feel me? A nigga in peace and the fresh air and shit, come on, says a lot. And for the hating bitches, that don't mean that he ain't got no car. Okay? Some people like to walk. Some people really do like to walk. Especially at the store right there. Like, come on. Gas is what? Almost $4. I don't know how much our gas is. But sometimes it's good to get out and walk. Just to stretch your legs. Just to get some fresh air. You feel me? Hear Mother Earth, get some of that energy from off of that. But I'm about to go in the crib. I think I'm gonna take me another nap. Like take me a nap. Then I might go live. Anybody want to book a reading, just email me at spinkstarot@yahoo.com. When it comes to the real gods and goddesses, may the Most High. Whoever talking about to the universe, please treat me. I'm gonna tell you what the universe said. They gonna treat you exactly like how they gonna treat you like how you been, whatever the fuck you put out. And the way they had me say that is apparently you ain't been doing what I don't know. Whatever you going through is They're not gonna treat you. They're gonna treat you how you treat whoever, or maybe it's more than one person. And now that I'm going inside the energy, cause I usually don't peek over shit. It might be people treating you bad. So if it is people treating you bad, I do apologize. But they gonna treat you with something to treat you how you been put. Well, law of attraction. You right, or Church of Michael. Whatever you put out gonna come back to you. That's how they gonna treat you. Let me make sure well, I said hey to everybody. I ain't got to make sure there's no comments. No, I know what they were doing. They were asking the energy, like, maybe they could be foreign or something. Or English ain't their first language. Asking, like, I guess, like, how the universe gonna do them, like, what the universe gonna give them. What's to come. What's another this way to describe that energy? Um, mm, like, basically, like, what I see, like, what the energy about. Because when I feel negative energy out, I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. If I look into it, like, that don't mean I peak. I'm talking about, like, the energy presented if I open it up. Peaking is after I open it up. Peek over. No, I'm not doing that. I'm only looking at what's being presented. So I opened up what was being presented to me because they on my live. So it's a possibility that if you doing bad shit to people, bad shit gonna happen to you. If you been doing good shit to people, good shit gonna come to you, and bad shit gonna happen to the people that try to do bad shit to you. Simple. Law of attraction. You get what you put out. Cause I don't do free over here. No disrespect. It's a business. The gems and jewels that I drop, that's free. The speaking life into you, that's free. Once you ask me a question that ain't got nothing to do with self-knowledge, meaning building you up to activate you to ascend, and when I say that, people hear that and they start asking me questions. If you ask me a question, you gonna have to pay for it. Let me just say that, because I feel the energy of people saying, well, let me ask her, no, trying to put it in a way that they know. Uh-uh. This is a business. Whatever the fuck I decide to put on YouTube, that's free. Okay? Asking me questions. If you asking me questions about what I just said, or to get a understanding, that's cool beans. But outside of that, no. This dude think he slick. He go another fucking dude. He don't gotta walk up here. He could have walked on the other sidewalk. But let me go in the house. Cause he gonna look up and I'm gone. I'm dead petty. Cause what the fuck? I'm so sick and tired of niggas like, when you can feel the energy, the shit is crazy. Like, you know what a nigga intentions is. It's a whole fucking sidewalk out there. Why the fuck is you walking up the apartment crosswalk? I mean, not crosswalk, sidewalk. Like, come on. I saw him when he did that. Then he got his phone out. Like he on his phone. Trying to be smooth. So he said, oh, you got your, can I get your number? No. I don't got no number. You got a phone, yeah, it's a play phone. A play phone, yeah, meaning I play on it. I mean, whoever called me on it, I'm gonna play with them. But y'all, I'm about to get off here. To the real guys and goddesses, may the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Namaste, gang gang.